What's up everyone? Before we start today's video, I wanted to mention the fact that our channel is almost at the 20,000 subscriber mark. That is a huge number for us. We can't thank you all enough for your support in that. And for our 20,000 subscriber video, we will be making our first Q&A. So that when this video goes live, the thumbnail for this video will be posted to Instagram. Head over to our Instagram, leave your question below that picture, and in the upcoming weeks we'll put them all together and make our very first Q&A. But on to today's adventure, and that is going to get an alignment done on the Lotus. If you can see my steering wheel here, the right side of it is a little bit higher than the left, so if I do completely straighten the wheel, I veer to the right. So of course that's not good, but headed to the dealership now to take a look at it, so let's go. So I just showed up to Toyota of Greenville, and you will see later in this video why I brought my Lotus to the Toyota dealer. But of course, you guys know how much I love the Tacomas. Check out this beast. I had to check this out before going inside. So before we actually get the alignment done, I was curious to see what the actual unit that goes on to the wheel looks like, because I don't want to scratch my painted wheels, of course, as I go over this ginormous speed bump. Holy crap. So we are driving to the back door to go and check that out, and if everything checks out, then the alignment will get started on.
Looks like it's just gonna be toe in the front, and this will just be should put out the irons, huh?
Yeah, so I'm just concerned
It should be, I mean,
with the
quick goes a bit dry.
It has been a while, but yeah,
it's not that much of a strength, literally. Might be just shorter. And tiring.
Yeah.
Not that much of pressure, it's simple.
So is that just, did it just do that?
No,
really?
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
It's a simple, it's just a rubber boot really.
Okay.
It's not that much of a pressure, you can move the head.
Yeah.
You can lift the head right.
Okay.
I just feel more of the positive.
So we have two of these devices on the tires now, and what I like about these, they actually clamp to the tire. The old school ones went around the rim. I didn't want to make any chips on the outside of the wheel, and this rubber here seems to be doing a pretty good job at not scratching the actual wheel. So I'm happy with how that worked. How bad are they?
Good. Actually everything red except for that.
Yeah. It's been pulling to the left a little bit.
I'll measure the cast in a second.
Okay. I don't know when the last time it had an alignment. So while he's doing that, we're seeing the adjustments on the actual screen here, and not to get in his way. They all seem to be pretty off, which is of course not good, but with almost 40,000 miles, I don't know when the last alignment was done on this vehicle.
The caster actually is good.
Yeah.
It's a split, so you shouldn't be pulling. If it does pull, it might be because the toe is out a little bit on that side. But it shows your camber out.
I know the steering wheel turns a little to the left while I'm still going straight. That could be from the toe.
Yeah, that toe is out. That will towed in.
Yeah.
That one wheel is pointing in compared that one had to be exactly where it's supposed to be. That one is pointing in.
So it's my front left?
Yes.
Okay.
Now your camber is showing in to these specs that I have in the computer. At 0.8 and 0.7, but actually I don't have, there's no illustration. I didn't see any adjustment, so I guess it might be either a sport model that I might have an adjustment, there might be lower that they obviously make it fixed.
Okay.
What I have is a front toe. And the rear, your camber is good, that's borderline, fine. But your toe is actually towed in on both sides.
Okay.
So actually you're towed in that way. So both rears are like that, and the one front is that way. But your first angle is good, which means that's the rear wheel to the front wheel is zero, which means there's no bend in the frame or anything like that. Exactly zero. Most cars always have a little bit.
Yeah.
Yours actually is
zero.
Zero. Yeah.
That's really good.
So if I can bring the toe out evenly on both sides, it'll stay zero, and I can adjust the front toe, which actually should stay about the same. When you adjust the rear, it changes the front. So you have to start with the rear because your front is based on the rear wheels.
Right.
So once the rear is adjusted, we can readjust the front to compensate for it.
Okay. So this is the underside of my Lotus. Oh, there we go.
Regulars nuts loose. Let's see what that do. Regulars nuts. Full unit, but it's not very clear. I prefer to see it right there from a distance.
So while he's making the adjustments, we can look to see the numbers. So he's still working on the rears, and it looks like, without getting into his way, we're getting somewhere on the left side is done, the right side is getting there. It looks like the toe is still going, and we got some other angles to work on. So the rear is all green?
You have to pull the toe in.
Okay.
Actually pull that camber in a little bit. This one is this one in.
That's the front. That's definitely not good.
What side? That's the most trickiest point, don't it?
So this is pretty cool to be able to be in the shop here at Toyota of Greenville. I'm really glad they were able to help me out on this, specifically using this type of hub assembly unit. Again, not scratching my wheel, and we'll see. I'm sure everything will be fine taking those off. But as you can tell, the alignment was pretty off in this, even worse than I thought it was, even with the steering wheel turning a little to the left. So he's still under there now and working on the front, so hopefully we'll finish up here soon and the car will be all good to go. Alright, so that's one hub assembly down. It looks like the wheel is perfectly fine. I'm happy with that. So the car's all done. Toyota of Greenville did the alignment. They did a great job, and we walked out of there paying $74.95, which is about the going rate for an alignment. Usually it's about $80 or so, but I figured I'd come out and park in front of the Tundra and the Tacoma. They are both lifted with 6-inch lifts. Those are my dream trucks. If I could get one again, I will definitely get another one. So I hope you all enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to give us a high five and subscribe, like our Facebook page, and follow us on Instagram. I will see you all next video.